Hi guys, how are you doing? Right, we've got an in-betweeny special live tonight. Me and Richard have opened a Facebook support group so we can all chat and get to know each other. Let's just wait for a few people to come on, see if anybody's watching. Let's have a look. Yeah, Richard's here. Yeah, so what we want to do is get as many people as we can to join our group. So let's get Richard on. If I press the right button, probably not. Here we go. Hey,
What's
how you
up, Ian? I'm doing well.
How are you?
I'm
Yeah?
doing well. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just waiting for some coffee to finish up. Just give me 2 seconds. And there's Dave.
Sure.
Okay.
It's disappeared already.
Yeah. What was that? He disappeared already.
Bye, Ian. Bye, Ian.
Yeah, it's like this. Ian, hi, bye.
Yeah.
So, man, this is really great, and I think what we have to say today, and what people are going to be able to get from this Facebook page, is something really unique, because again, it's privacy level. It's I like the fact that it's private, so we can select who is going to be in that tribe. It's unlike any other page where it's public and everybody can join. You don't know really a lot, but this is really good. And this is something that, again, I want you to share. I want you to share the concept, and I want you to make it perfectly clear with the audience.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
yeah, I mean,
yeah.
what we've put together, me and Richard, we have a great time doing our lives with fundamentally it's about alcohol and drugs, and being clean and sober, and really pushing forward that you can live a fantastic life without alcohol. So what we've got is a bus, which is a virtual bus, and we're cruising, man. We're going round every state in America, and we're picking up people to join our sober bus. So it's a support group, so we can come on to join our group. Everybody join our group, Richard and Ian Sober Tribe, and come and join in. Let's get some chat going. It's a private group, so whatever you post in the group, I've even made it so you can post anonymously if you want to. So you can post, and it tells me and Richard who you are, but nobody else in the group can see who's posted it. And yeah, this connection is what it's all about. Connect. And so what we've put together, me and Richard, is a safe space where people can come on, and we're still going to do our lives, and have fun and talk and everything else. But this is a place where we can all get together. And what I'd like to do, if people are interested, is to organise a Zoom call so me and Richard can host that. And what we do, the only way I've been thinking about it a lot today, Richard, I think the only way is to mute everybody's mics apart from mine or yours, and then let people talk one at a time, listen to their story, and we can be really get involved and just all share our stories. And I think that's the way forward. And I've got a little surprise for you, Richard. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for my surprise?
Oh yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you sure? This is our sober bus.
That is so cool.
This is for where we go in some places in America where these little wheels turn, look, and we can go and we can pick anybody up in this hot rod, and there's a seat in there for every single person. So this is my mascot. This is our sober bus, man.
I love that. That is really, it is.
You can pay for the tires.
Yeah, that is just that is great, you know, and how this is. Yeah, but hey, Dave, yeah, the monster truck. Um, this this is really a great opportunity because again, there's there's probably so many people out there that don't come forward because for whatever reason, you know, we don't know. But if they can connect with us on something that is so private, and and as you say, they can anonymously speak. Only we know who they are, and the fact that we can open up a forum, a stage, and have the audience, and each member participates with their story. That is that is beautiful.
Yes. Look at that. I'd
This is
love to be in
really,
that bus, Richard. I'd love to
yeah,
be
I
in that
saw that.
bus.
Yeah,
This is
that's
it.
so cool.
It's coming your way.
Yeah, yeah, it's coming your way.
Yeah.
So you know, it is such with everything that's going on in the world, and I think I'm going to be the first to say here. In you know, I political things and a lot of these things that are really out there that I have no control. Therefore, I have no say. Therefore, I can't make a change. But something like we're doing now, and with our sober chat, our cross Atlantic chat,
Yeah.
you see, we make a difference because we're in we're in control, and we get to make that difference and make it a point that we want to make change in someone's life, regardless where they're at and what they're going through. And it doesn't necessarily need to be like drugs or alcohol. You know, they can have other issues going on.
Yeah.
It all goes just to self empowerment and keeping that motivation and keeping that spark of life going. This right here is something that this program is going to bring so many people together. And as you see right now, I don't have the latest tally, but from this morning when we spoke, from last night, we have Texas, New York, Illinois, California, of course, and Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And I know it's going to grow rapidly.
Yeah. I've
Um,
got there's at least two people in England. We've got someone from Bournemouth has joined. Well, down on the south coast. Not Bournemouth, Brighton. Sorry. And there's somebody from Scotland is going to join our tribe. So I better get some tartan seat covers just for them for the bus. And
that
yeah, you know what I mean. I just want to say, Richard, and I hope you don't mind me saying this, that we're not trying to be professional counsellors. You know,
Oh
our
yeah, absolutely.
all we're trying to do is get people together. Listen, I'm not a sober counsellor. I'm not a grey area drinking coach. I have got experience in counselling, but I'm not a professional counsellor. But what I have got is the ability to talk to people like a human being. And you know, if we want you to join our group, you know, and it's just a connection group, and we can signpost you to somebody else if you're really struggling with something, you know, like really struggling, and you know you really can't see a way out. There are so many different things which we'll post in the group. I'm going to post them, Richard.
Cool.
Maybe you could do the same your end, but
Absolutely.
where we can put some phone numbers down, put some email addresses for people who are really struggling, so they can connect to the professionals if they need them.
And and that's a great point because I'm on the same page as you, and I think that's a great disclaimer, if you will.
Yeah,
We want to make sure that we have our correct information. Um, I am not a counselor. I am not a therapist of any sort of way, but what I do have is the ability to listen and the ability to speak and to share the stories and the hell that I went through as a deterrent for others that are traveling down that road. What better road sign would you rather have? A blank sign, a blank sign with the question mark, or a sign full of information of what's ahead of you.
Yeah.
Now that goes hand in hand with that bus that is traveling down the road. We need guidance. That's it. We need guidance. And you know, I'm fairly new on this platform as far as social media, but what I see in other areas of this of groups, and it's not necessarily with the sober community. It's just everywhere.
Mm.
I don't care if it's an acting group, a theater group, a musician. It doesn't make a difference. There is a collective amount of people that are structured in there because there's a rules, regulations, do's and don'ts. Now, the difference between what we do, Ian, is we're very open. We accept all. The ones that we will not accept are the ones that are playing games, not here serious, or they're here causing a disruption by overstepping their boundary. And what I mean by that is the disrespect and not being loyal to what we stand for. And so people listen to us. We didn't wake up one morning and say, you know what? In 20, 30, 40 years, I'm going to be this. I'm going to do this. We didn't have the tools then, nor did we have the lingo or the knowledge that we have now. And it would be a waste. It would be a complete waste for us not to share our history, our story, because there's so much to be said. And this is why this is so amazing. I'm still shocked that I'm a cartoon character. When you sent that singing one or dancing, I was just going, this is, yes. You know, because we want to make this, we want to make this fun, Ian. You know, we want to make this a happy place for people. Remember, I was sharing with you that, you know, growing up and then going through my early, my late teens, early adulthood, and just the struggles and everything that was going on, I had an idea, and I wanted to create a world that we can help others, because it feels so good to help others. You know, it's always good to get help from others too when the time, you know, when you need it. Absolutely. Because sometimes I feel, and maybe you feel this too, is, you know, we're out here serving the public wholeheartedly, making time for everybody and anybody we possibly can across the world. Even when we're tired, if we get a call and we're up and something's going on, we're going to respond, and we're going to be that guy to respond and reach out. But sometimes, who do we reach for? Sometimes, who's there for us? And I was reminded, there are so many of our followers that are there for me, and I know they're there for you, because absolutely. they said so. And I've been getting a lot of different messages because of just, you know, my health is, I guess, okay, but there's some things I worry about. You know, I lose some time just to a lot of things, and I have to shut down for a moment, and then I'm sparked back up, and it's just this complete cycle. So I try to do my best to be the best here, because I want to uplift and bring happiness and joy to others, and I want them to understand that we are all human. We all have our needs. But this is just a great opportunity. And again, I just I want to thank you, and we're going to have such a great journey here.
Yeah, it's going to be great, man.
It's going to be a great journey.
What I'd really like is, we're going to do some. The only way I can do it is to do a Zoom call with the people in the group. So either myself or yourself, doesn't really matter who does it, and we post the Zoom meeting, so the time and the code for Zoom meeting.
That's right.
And everybody can jump in. And what I'd really like to do, and I'm going to put the word out, is maybe once every, I don't know when, but say once a month, maybe we could get a professional person, an author of a quick lit book, or somebody to come on and just to answer some questions, just to be participate in the group. I mean, that they won't be joining our group. I just want to make that quite clear. They'll only be invited into the Zoom meeting. So, as you know, if I can give obviously the guest the Zoom code, that's not a problem. So they won't be able to see anybody's posts in the group. That's private. That's what it's all about. This is a special place where, you know, you can just come in, and if you need support, you can drop in and out. You can post every day, post once a week, however you feel, whatever your needs are. There'll be somebody somewhere, because we're spanning the time. The sun comes up for you, it comes down for me. So, yeah, you know, there's always going to be somebody who can say, listen, do you know what? You're just doing amazing, man. You know, you know, and people will be in the group. And as I said before, fundamentally, this group is for support, but we're going to have a lot of fun as well. And that's what it's all about. Because absolutely, I mean, anybody can join other groups, which they are really good and they're very full of information. But I really want this group that we've made to be fun, to people to join and think, this is really good fun in here, and there's no alcohol.
Yeah, absolutely. That is very important. That is very important. And you touched on something really, really good as far as like the content with other groups. And, you know, they have great stuff. They have great support groups. They have a lot of great things going on. But we want to be different. We don't want to be lax, but we want to be different because we want to be able to bring the fun into it. Not so much the silliness, but we want to bring some fun into this and have a lighter tone, because at the end of the day, if everybody can walk through life during the day, no matter what they're going through, and they've learned how to cope with something because of something they heard from one of us, or learned from somebody in our private group, or from a therapist that may come aboard, and because we had them as a guest speaker. These are so important because it's only going to snowball down the road when people are talking to one another. Hey, you know, have you seen that? Have you seen the Richard and Ian show? Really check them out. You know, check out the Sober Bus Tribe and take a look at what's going on over there. Because people are looking for. They're looking for us. They're looking for a program like ours. And if we can give them the best of us times 100%,
yeah,
how can we can't go wrong. We can only inspire. And I want to be able to know that when I go to sleep, that because of us being on, and because of us doing the programs that we have on Instagram with the Cross Atlantic Chat, which this is just a takeoff from right there, to introduce the Sober Bus Tribe on Facebook. I think it's really important that while we sleep, blessings are being served. While we sleep, blessings are being poured upon those that are looking to come aboard. And it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling.
Yeah. It is a great feeling. And, you know, I want to reach out to as many people as I can. And, you know, I've got this vision of having somebody in our group from every state in America. And that's what I want. And then I want 10 of their friends to join as well. So we've got a sober tribe in a sober tribe. Does that make sense? So you've got their tribe in our tribe. So we can connect to other people. Because I tell you, I never, ever turn anything down. If someone offers me help, I'll take it. And I listen all the time to what people say, because there's a lot of great people out there, and people dismiss people. So, oh yeah, he had an alcohol problem. Yeah, he was an alcoholic. Yeah, but he was a great guy. You know, and he just had some problems. That was all. You know, and you know, it's really important that people have a safe space they can speak out. And I want lots of people to talk to other people in the group, you know, to get really friends with everybody, so we've got everybody in the mix.
And that's another great thing, because it's a network that is going to join so many people.
Mm.
And there's going to be ones that join that think that they're the only one. But when they see that they have someone in common in the group, that's where those two connect. And then
Yeah.
they start having a relationship in communication like we're doing.
Mm.
And it just goes on and on from there. So by us being the catalyst, by us being the starter pack, by us being that foundation of something great, I see nothing but sober minds coming
Yeah.
aboard, great people coming aboard, because a, a lot a lot of people that I knew growing up, that I know that had heroin, great heroin addictions, that are no longer here anymore. And I'm going to reference to a gentleman. I'll his initials RP. I was growing up and I was staying at my grandmother's, and I always heard about this guy. Oh, that's that guy. He's got a heroin addict, but he was such a nice guy,
Mm.
such a loving guy, a kind guy. You look at his face, and that's how I determine people when I see them, is you can see the joy and life in their eyes. This guy was live. He was live. He was real funny, real outgoing, not a bad word to say to anyone. And when I would see him strung out on our street, and just there, and then his elderly dad coming out to look for him, picking him up and dragging him home, I used to just break down all the time seeing that. I
Mm.
didn't understand it. And then when I started getting into my thing, of course, I was in the window all meth and coked out, while he was outside the window on the street, shot up and just lost. And others that I've known with the same heroin addiction that are no longer here, they were such great people, man. They were such
Mm.
such kind souls. And this is what's so hard, because it just something's got to be done, you know?
Mm.
And if we can touch that one person, that one RP, we can touch that other guy,
Yeah.
then we've done something great.
Yeah. I mean, what I would really like to do is I'm going to post some discussion points in the group, maybe one every few days, or however it works. And you can post a discussion point, and it'd be really interesting to hear people's view, and just find out how things are just across America, across England. We'll pick a
Sure.
subject and we'll have a group discussion about it. But I just want to tell a few people as well, because some people are on Instagram, some people are on Facebook, some people, like I get that some people prefer one to the other. So what we've got, Richard, as I just want to just touch on this quickly, we have got our own YouTube channel. Now, it was only open today. We haven't posted anything yet. I don't think. Have you posted anything yet, Richard?
No.
No, we haven't posted anything yet. But what we're going to do is our Instagram lives, we're going to post on the YouTube channel, so people can catch them on there, and you haven't got to be on either, so you can just watch it. You don't have to log in. Nobody needs to know who you are. You can just go on any device in the country and
There
just
you
watch
go.
what we've got to say. You haven't got to open an account and declare. If you want to just watch, then that's fine. Just leave us a good feedback.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
5 stars. We don't like anything less than five. Anything less
Yeah.
than 5 stars is the
The
no-no.
be- yeah. No. The great thing about that is we need activity. We need activity going, and we also need people to like and subscribe. I think the like and subscribe is going to be the most important thing, so we can
Yeah.
build that following and show that we are out there. I have my YouTube channel, and I spoke to Esther last night. Her morning was my late night. And yeah, I'm only on a couple few hours sleep in the past 48 hours. I can't sleep. I just can't. I just can't sleep. And then
Yeah.
I was just yeah, just going over some things, and I'm going to try to sleep after this for a few hours
Yeah.
and go outside and start working. But the like and subscribe. Now, Esther is going to add content from my end on the Facebook page, and she is going to assist in any way that that
Perfect.
we see fit. She is. I want her involved because she is part of my. She is my publicist, manager, agent, everything in one, and she loves everything that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
She said how lucky we were to have met you, and
Oh,
I
yeah,
agree
very kind of you to
100%.
say that.
I agree 100%. Um, this is just a this is just the start to something great. This is going to start off really chugging along like any program does until you
Yeah.
pick up your tribe. And our tribe is out there. It's like putting a magnet out there in the sand and picking up all the iron
Yeah.
minerals, and people are gonna gravitate to us in many ways. And with that YouTube, to everyone that's listening and watching this, is it's so important that we subscribe and like. That is so important. Subscribe and like. And we're also going to say that after everything that we do before we end, we're going to put that on
Yeah.
there. It's very important, is to subscribe and like.
Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely.
so we can have longer, we can have longer runs on it. We can have longer, um, yeah, we could do quite a bit. We could do quite a bit on YouTube, more so than Instagram, Facebook,
Yeah.
and anything like that. So yeah, I had to throw that in there, and yeah, it's I'm really excited about this. So
Yeah. I
I'm
am.
going to be looking. I'm going to be looking into doing a video here, because I have a video I'm trying to get out to Christopher, the director, and a good friend of mine. So we're putting together another promo for Trimmer. So I'm going to be speaking on it, and then we're going to have some clips thrown in, and that's going to
Yeah.
be out on YouTube. That's going to
Great.
be out on social media, because we have movement now.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I just wanted to say thank you, Ian. This is the concept. The concept came from you, and I love the concept.
Yeah, but it came
It
from both of
is.
us, Richard. I mean, I just mentioned bus, and both of our eyes lit up.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 But it's like this. If you know me enough on social media, you know that first of all, it's never just me. It takes a group of people to make it really happen, and I wanted to acknowledge that with you, because this is a joint effort, and it's because we're like-minded.
Yeah,
Imagine
absolutely.
duplicating us and Xeroxing off 500,000 of us. That's where we want to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Like-minded people.
Like this person from the northeast. Where I mean, from there,
Oh,
I'm from the northeast. Well, when I leave, when we finish this chat, Richard, I hope there's a request to join our group from the northeast.
beautiful.
You know,
Beautiful. Yeah, yeah.
you
I
know,
just marked that down here because
yeah.
someone had just
Is
mentioned
it
that they were
I've
okay.
just gone out of my eye shot there, but I'm sure it's someone from the northeast, which is great. Angel of the North. We're going to put that on with. It's be amazing, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a great start, and
Mm.
it's only going to be it's only going to get better. And the beautiful thing about this is every time we have every time we do have our chat, we can also brief our followers the status of what's going
Yeah.
on that page, and still welcome people, because there's going to be a lot of followers that aren't even with us right now, but will be,
Yeah.
and then we can ask, talk to them about it. And
Yeah.
it's just going to
Great.
be a continual. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so thank you for coming on tonight. I know it's a bit short, but I thought we've sort of started the group today properly, and I just thought what a great time to come on just to say, welcome every single person who wants to join. As long as you can
Yeah.
behave,
Yeah.
they can come on. As long as they're nice, we like nice people,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then join our group and connect, connect,
Absolutely.
and we'll swing past in our bus, our
Yeah.
virtual bus, and pick you up, and you can be on the sober bus. We're going all over everywhere. So
Beautiful.
fantastic.
Beautiful. Ian, thank you.
Right.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Richard.
Everybody, thank you. Everybody,
Yeah.
thank you here so much for joining our live, and just look forward to what's going on. And as Ian says, you know, keep the kindness, keep the happiness and respect in others as well, and help as many as you possibly can. Okay? You guys have a wonderful
Great.
morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're at. Ian, you take care.
Yeah. See you soon, Richard. Take care, man.
Okay. All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye.